Morning and namaste. My name is Nandika, and today I'll be talking about the law of vibration. So, next slide. The topics I'll be talking about today are one, what is the law of vibration? Two, the applications of the law of vibration. Three, examples from daily life. Four, relation to the Bhagavad Gita. Five, conclusion. So, next slide. What is the law of vibration? The universal law of vibration states that everything in the universe, whether material or thought, is made up of energy that vibrates at its own frequency. In other words, it tells us that everything in the universe is in a constant state of movement. Also, the law of vibration is closely related to the law of attraction. Negative actions attract negative outcomes, whereas positive actions attract positive outcomes. So, next slide. Applications of the law of vibration. Manifestation. Match your thoughts and emotions to your goals to attract them. 2. Emotional awareness. Higher emotions like love and joy have higher vibrations. 3. Sound healing. Music and frequencies used to restore balance. 4. Energy healing. Practices like Reiki work by adjusting energy flow. 5. Healthy living. Nature, clean food, and mindfulness raise your vibe. 6. Positive thinking. Thoughts carry energy that shapes your reality. 7. Quantum physics. Everything vibrates at the atomic level. Sir, next slide. Example from daily life. An exam is nearing. If you keep telling yourself that the exam will be hard, that you can't focus, and that you might fail, you'll feel nervous and you won't be able to focus on study. Your brain feels foggy. However, if you start thinking, I'll be able to write the exam and that I'm understanding things better, you'll feel calmer and more confident, and your brain works better to process the information and keep it in mind when writing the exam. What can we learn from this? This proves the theory that negative thoughts attract negative outcomes and positive thoughts attract positive outcomes. Relation to the Bhagavad Gita. The law of vibration can be explained in essence through the Bhagavad Gita sloka from chapter 14, verse 24 to 25. Samadukkhasukasvastat samaloshtaśmakanchana tulyapriya priyo dhira tulyanindatmasanstuti manapamanayo tulyo mitraripakshyo sarvarambaparityagi gunatita sa uchyate. Those who are alike in happiness and distress, who are established in the self, who look upon a cloud, a stone, and a piece of gold as of equal value, who remain the same amidst pleasant and unpleasant events, who are intelligent, who accept both blame and praise with equanimity, who remain the same in honor and dishonor, who treat both friend and foe alike, and who have abandoned all enterprises. They are said to have risen above the three gunas. Thank you.
Thank you, Nandika. It was a brief and but very effective presentation on the essence of this particular law. The others can now join in and come up with your thoughts on the law of vibration. Yeah. Yes, Nadi.
Uncle, we could relate this to lot of other laws. Like in the law of attraction, if you vibrate at love and abundance, you draw relationships and opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And law of correspondence, your inner vibration, there is a thoughts and feelings creates your outer world, like experiences.
Yeah.
And law of cause and effect, your vibration is a cause and it sets events and outcomes into motion.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
using the law of rhythm, your vibration can go up and down naturally, like seasons, tides, and the music beats and stuff.
Yeah.
After a low energy day, a high burst of energy usually follows, like if you stay open.
Correct.
And you in law of polarity, like every low vibration, like fear and anger, there's an opposite high vibration, like love and joy and like
Mhm.
happiness. And when you recognize a low, you can choose to swing towards the high.
Correct. Yes. Correct. Yeah. Good. Okay. Gaurav.
The mindset that you have when you face obstacles, that if you have a positive mindset, you'll have a more positive, higher vibration, which
Mhm.
can help you tackle the obstacles easier.
Mhm. Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Shankar.
Sir, Bhadra.
Badra. Yes, Badra.
Yes, sir. So in physics, there's this concept, right, of resonance that when there's a frequency, the other particle also repeats the same frequency. So I guess if we match our frequency with another person, only can we connect with the ideas given.
Be able to connect. Yeah. Yeah. That is basically a similar kind of thought processes happening in two different minds. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yes. Nidhi, did you raise a hand again or no? Okay, fine. Okay, who else want to talk about their thoughts on the vibration, law of vibration? Have I law of vibration that is talked? Yeah, there was this slide that Nandika talked about, which is about the applications. Is there anything that any of you can think of something from these things? We also had Nidhi connect with a lot of other laws that we have heard so far. Okay, so anyone, is there anyone who can offer some thoughts on the first one, the manifestation? Match your thoughts and emotions to your goals to attract them. Is there any way that you can practice something in your life to reach that, to make that happen? So making something happen is manifestation. Yes, Shankar.
That like you told us to make a dream board and all for our goals. Like if we make a dream board and we follow all our goals with small steps, then the universe itself will help us complete our goal.
Yes, matching. Yeah. So, how do you actually what do you mean by matching your thoughts and emotions?
Like if we have a goal, then we should think positively about it. Like I will be able to do this
Mm-hmm.
with
And
positive affirmations.
yes, that is your thought. And then, how do you connect your emotions?
And then you
What
work
is
for
happening?
the goal.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But then, how does the mind emotions come into play? Yes, Ashwin. Yeah, Ashwin.
See, it will it will be in your surroundings, and if you have a strong willpower, it will nature will conspire for you.
So yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, my question is how do you actually connect your thoughts and emotions? Some practical things that you can do to connect your thoughts and actions. Gaurav, yeah, Gaurav.
You can imagine what you would feel like if you achieve that goal, what you want.
Yeah,
So the
visualization. You
emotion
see,
that you feel when you think that you have finished that goal, that is what should be your motivation that drives you
correct. Yeah.
to
Yeah, it is a kind of positive visualization.
yeah.
Positive visualization helps because it is not only your thought, you are also putting your mind emotions into it, so that, I mean, thinking and conjuring up uh, your vision about, or thinking about your success, and then being feeling happy about it, etc. When you succeed, the happiness that you derive when you succeed in doing something, if you can, you don't have to wait for it to happen. You can even think about that, and then generate that happiness in your mind. So that is how you actually connect your thoughts with your emotions. That is why positive visualization is something. And the other one, just like I think Shankar was talking about dream. What do you call? What did you say? You give the picturizing your dreams, right?
That vision board and dream board.
Yeah, vision board or dream board, etc. The dream board is something, or vision board is about, just like Gaurav said, a positive visualization, but then you are putting some effort into picturizing that in a graphic. And you spend time thinking about what the success means to you, and how the success looks for you, and in the sense that, if I succeed, what happens, and what are the things that will happen around me making me happy. You are actually visualizing about it by picturizing it in a vision board or a dream board. And maybe you will spend a couple of days, 2 or 3 hours each every day, I mean 2 or 3 days, and then you come up with a big poster of your happiness, or your achieving the goal state, achieved state. This During this process, your mind is working on creating the positive impact of your success, and thus, your brain is getting tuned. That is basically what it is. The current science talks about it as manifestation, the power of manifestation that the brain generates because of the frequency of thought processes that are happening inside your brain, the vibrations that take place in your brain, which makes your mind happy, as well as your mind to work to find opportunities, and to grab opportunities, and to do something about what you want. So it translates into positive action that will meet with your goal. That is why it is called as the power of manifestation. So starting from daydreaming to dream boards, creating a board, a visualization about it. So creating some visualizing and creating the visualization about your goals can definitely play a significant role in making you start doing something about it, and making those opportunities for it to come. So you find opportunities to achieve your goal. That is the law of manifestation. That is a neuroscience theory, brain theory, that current theory, which talks about the law of manifestation. You can, in fact, the law of manifestation we have already seen, I think, in one of the sessions. So this positive visualization, or dream boarding, vision boarding, etc., are things that you can try, you can do every day. And whenever you find difficulty, whenever you don't like a subject, whenever you find something very difficult for you to manage, try to come up with this visualization. Then even trying to visualize it through pictures and graphics and drawing, etc., that can manifest. This can help the energy within you to vibrate with what is required. So that law of vibration is brought to your for you to succeed in your pursuits. Okay. So thank you, Nandika. That was, I think that was your first presentation in this maybe class, and I'm sure you will be able to do much more of such presentations. We will come to you with some topics later on. Okay, good. So, yeah, let us now look at the Bhagavata story. Yeah. Yeah, Girijanti is not there. So anyway, let us do a recap of the story. Is one of you can talk about the story? Okay, who will give a summary? Of the story this time. I think, so who can talk about it? Raise the hand. I will call out that one of those names. If you raise the hand. So those people who are ready to talk can raise their hand. Before, yeah, just to recap the story once more of Narasimha Avatar or Prahlada Charitam or Narasimha Avatar. That is the story of from the Bhagavata. Uh, so waiting for the raised hand. So yes, yeah, Ainika, yes, Ainika.
Yeah. So there was two brothers, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranyakashipu, with his brother's wife and his other relatives, so can I start from like the Prahlada thing?
What's that?
Can I start from?
Yeah. You can start from anywhere, no problem. You whatever you want to talk about, you can. Yeah, start at any point, no problem.
Hiranyakashipu had 4 sons, and Prahlada was the youngest son. Prahlada was a really big devotee of Vishnu and Vishnu. He would